So I've just finished watching Love Island USA, okay? And Ace's behavior, I think I have an explanation for it, okay? I think I have an explanation. I think the producers told him to pick Amaya. I don't think he wanted to pick Amaya, but I think the producers probably said we need one more thing than the Nick and Bella and Sierra triangle. Let's throw in even something else, another drama that can go into next week, being Amaya, Ace, and Shelly. Okay. Because I was shocked when he picked Amaya. I was thinking, okay, okay, I don't know. It just didn't seem like he wanted to pick her. But what Ace has failed to do is actually be a decent person after the recoupling. Because in his speech to her, in the recoupling, even before then, he was showing signs that he at least found the girl attractive and wanted to, like, snuggle in bed with her X, Y, and Z. Literally, like 5 minutes after recoupling, he told her, like, I'm a slow burner. I don't like to cuddle. I don't like this. I don't like that. So I completely understand why she was upset. Okay. She might have overreacted with her being upset, but I completely get it because she probably thought, oh, this guy actually really likes me. He fancies me. And for him to just basically kind of drop me 5 minutes later, completely understand. Okay, so that's option one of what could have happened. Option two is that the producers didn't tell him to do it. He picked Amaya because he wanted Shelly to chase him. He wanted Shelly to chase him, and Shelly didn't give a reaction. And even when they had a talk the next day, she wasn't giving, like, I can't believe you picked her. I thought, what about us? Like, what about? She didn't give that. And I think he wanted that reaction and he didn't get it. So now he's just like throwing a strop and he's taking it out on Amaya. Because even the babe thing, like, I don't know, maybe because I'm British, we say babe, hun, you right, love, you right, babe, you right. We say that we say it to our female friends, we say that to our male friends, we say that to anyone. It's not about if we're in a committed relationship. Maybe when we start saying baby and my love and stuff like that, that's a bit more da-da-da. But even then, like, British people say that all the time. So for him to act like she was saying, oh, let's get married, or husband, I just think he was really being an asshole to her. And she was getting frustrated because it's like he was acting like he didn't know what he was doing. And this is what I think Ace might fall down because, yeah, you do recouplings, but there's going to be times where the public vote for you. And if you're not in a good couple, if you're even not pretending, at least pretend to a degree, or, be affectionate towards her. He was being so cold to her. And I felt bad for her. I honestly did. Because if they start doing votes like best couple with the strongest connection, favorite couple, there's only so much the producers can save someone that are fan favorites. And if you're not a fan favorite anymore, or you don't have connections with people, then you're going to go. So Ace, like, I hope next episode you redeem yourself, because this episode weren't it. It weren't it for you. Then we have Amaya. Then we have Huda and Jeremiah. Guys, they're actually making me sick because I have not heard a crock of shite as much as I've heard in, like, the last hour that I've watched Love Island USA. They were talking about living together, moving in together. Oh, even she made a comment, you shouldn't do this in our wedding or when we get married. And I was like, what? I honestly think she's starting to scare him, but he needs to keep up this pretense of, oh, me and Huda, mum and dad, we're the top couple, because he wants to win. But I think Ace clocked it, Alandria has clocked it as well. They don't believe it. They don't believe the BS. They think she's doing too much and they think that he's full of ish. But they don't want to be the Debbie Downer. Well, Ace doesn't mind being a Debbie Downer and calling it out. But Alandria doesn't want to, come off like, oh, I'm being a hater or I'm not supporting my friend. But if something happens, they'll be the first people to say, I told you so. And I like that they're being open about it. They're not just saying it in the confessionals, in their solo talks, because everyone can see that. And it's like Jeremiah's face when she says certain things, it's like he's uncomfortable. He's starting to get uncomfortable. A bombshell is going to come, especially if they last till Casa Amor and she's not there. I feel like he's not scared of her, but she knows that she's like a crier. She'll make this whole big dramatic thing. But when she's not around, i.e. Castor Amor, okay? He's probably waiting for Castor Amor because if he can do X, Y, and Z when she's not around, then he might be more comfortable to do that. And then she's gonna cry blood. Because to put your eggs in one basket on in week 1, day 5, is absolutely insane in Love Island. No, no, no. And these two guys, I need them to send in a good looking chocolate man for Landria because Taylor does not like this girl. And I don't know why, I really hate people that say slow burner. There's a difference between, having boundaries and not doing things too fast and being a slow burner. You can absolutely be affectionate with somebody and not like sleep with them or do any sexual things with them. You can even give them peck on the lips and stuff. And they did have a little peck at first and like, this is the first kiss after the challenge. And I'm like, you should have been kissing each other. But then when they went into the photo booth and they were like, pictures with the tongues, that was kind of hot. But that is the type of energy you should have, okay? Just slow burning doesn't mean is not the opposite of I'm a whore. You can be religious. You can be like, no sex in here or without being a slow burner. And I just don't believe it. I believe a girl's gonna come in, he's gonna go, or a guy's gonna come in and actually, show interest in Elandria. She's gonna go too, and I prefer it. I don't want them. I don't want them together. Also, Sierra girl, this man was never ever gonna tell you that he was kissing Bella. He was never gonna tell you that. He was never going to tell you. And you waited like a whole day to confront him about it. So you went to bed with him. He made you breakfast or whatever it is, tea or whatever it is, and you didn't say anything. You're not about that. Like, you're not on it. This guy can cheat on you clearly or do anything and you'll take him back. Guys, one thing about, this is not even about love, this is just, this is just generally. It's not about what someone says to you and how they act around you when they're with you. That's only part of it. It's how they behave and what they say when you're not around to their friends or to other women. Like, He was leading Bella on. He was 100% leading Bella on. He was making it to seem like it's 50-50 thing. He just wanted his cake and eat too. Now she's not in the villa. He's now 100% on you. When he should have been 100% on you or more than 50-50 before the recoupling. Okay? Like, Sierra, you're a beautiful woman. If another guy comes in and he has an interest in you, I hope you give him a chance, because Nick is not in it. Nick will 100% do you dirty in Casa Amor. And that's it.